Welcome to Pull the Pin Ready War Room. I'm your host, Jim, and our special co-host, Nate Dogg.
I'm special now, huh?
Well, yeah, we're special in many ways.
Special for a couple weeks now. I'm your regular right now.
As you can tell, I'm in the Witness Protection Program today.
It looks like it.
In an Afghan camp somewhere. Yeah.
Undisclosed location.
They're watching me. So, yeah, we're just going to go with that. I came to Afghanistan looking for Mike because apparently we haven't seen Mike in a while.
2 months or so.
Yeah.
He must have been abducted
Right.
by Taliban.
So, good. So we're about to get started, and we got a little surprise here.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Clipmaster. Oh my God. Clipmaster, formerly known as Chester.
We should be talking to him from a jail cell. Is what we should be talking to him from. Molester, Chester, Clipmaster, whatever his name is. What in Sam Hell?
What's going on, man?
What up? So
we're alive, so we're gonna go roll into the show. And if you got anything you need to share, we can share that after.
I am the Clipmaster.
Well, you guys all know how this works, right? Headlines pulled from actual quote-unquote media sources, and we get to talk about them. So we ready to roll?
First one, Jim, let's go.
Starting off with a bang. See you soon. Trump makes first post on his upcoming Truth Social platform.
What's the link to this platform? I want to become a friend or a member or follow, or I don't know what you do on these platforms anymore, but I want to do something. What do you think, Clit?
I want to be a founding father of it. I want to be a master of the platform.
Well, apparently, Truth Social, you can go to it. I think it's like truthsocial.com. You can go pre-register, but it's only in beta right now, only released to certain people, I guess, who are testing it out. So
all the emails I get from Trump, I must have got an invitation.
Well, I don't know if maybe you get an invitation, but I just went to truthsocial.com or whatever and just clicked my name in there.
Well, I get all these emails from Tim though, man.
Oh, in person?
They're asking me for money for shit.
Oh, can you get him on the show?
From him. It says it's from him.
Get him on the show for us.
I know, I should.
Yeah, do us a solid, man. Get Trump. So
he's not a veteran. He can't come on here.
Well, we can have him speak on behalf of it. He actually wasn't he commander in chief? Does that?
He's an honor, yeah.
I don't know if that's actually.
He was the commander in chief. That's a veteran, man.
Former commander in chief, or
I guess
we'll make an exception. We'll make an exception. Just yeah. Anyways, so yeah. So what do you think about that Truth Social platform?
I think they're just trying to start platforms that don't censor you and you can post whatever you want to post, which I think is a good thing. You don't need to be all these platforms that are censoring you, are just censoring what they don't want the truth to be told and be known out there. So,
right. Yeah. You got nothing to add, Kaner? Clipmaster?
It's awesome, dude. It's just how many like I don't know, I mess around with Facebook, and that's about it. I can't handle all these fucking platforms.
No, but I think you're right. Nate's right. It's time we need a real one. And think about it. We've got other countries throwing it in our face that we literally banned our own president. Like, we're the ones supposed to be spreading democracy around the world, and these people are laughing at us. Like, you literally took the First Amendment away from your own president. So we need a real competitor to all these companies that have gone crazy.
So. Social media is the way it is now. So it's not really banning your First Amendment rights because you don't have to be on social media to put it out there. But that's how it is now. Social media is the media now, and
that's part of the argument, Nate, too, and that's what I enjoy about this because. You say we don't have to be on social media. No, we don't. No one tells me I have to be on social media, but have you ever joined anything that didn't have a Facebook page or, literally here, we started out posting on YouTube, ScrewTube, but we don't have to do that anymore. So they cornered a market, and you even know they're buying up other companies So eventually you're not going to have options. So we need.
I think it's cool. I mean, hopefully with him, there's not going to be censorship.
Right.
The one with the most money wins.
Right.
So is there any truth to your next headline?
Or the most, or well, actually, we're going to show you who's got the most money.
Oh, there we go. Perfect.
YouTube CEO recommends governments pass laws giving them more control over speech online. Wow.
Well, that's what we need. They want more control. So they want to censor more is what they're saying.
I think that's fucking a smoke screen and it's fucking bullshit. Because they're doing exactly what the fucking government wants them to do with their censorship.
They're probably government funded by now.
I call that bullshit 100%. Because they do what the fuck they want, and they're very biased towards the libtards. So,
well, I mean, I think when I pull back the curtain on this one, this isn't about controlled speech online. That's not what this is about. This is about YouTube not getting sued when we allow them to lose their rights under that, protection clause, whatever they've got. I forget the number now, but you know how they're protected because they're not a publisher.
Right.
Well, at some point, that's going to drop, and YouTube's going to be screwed too because if they're censoring people, then they become a publisher. So I think this is more them just trying to get a law in to protect them before they get sued. They could care less about the control or the speech or whatever. It's money. Yeah, because they already do that. Yeah, the government's not going to tell them who to censor and who not to censor.
Well, they already have it.
They do.
Right.
That's why I said it's a smoke screen of some sort.
Yeah, I agree. Grenade. All right, you ready to move on to the next one?
Let's do it.
Well, he said smokescreen. I was trying to think of a good segue, but Texas to use 1,700 surplus border wall panels to build Texas barrier.
The Texas barrier on the border? Is that what that's going to become? Or
it's the border for the border wall, I thought.
The Oklahoma border or what?
Yeah, they're just building the Texas barrier. They're not building the border wall. They're just building the Texas barrier.
Well, if you're looking at it, I'm assuming that they're using the border wall panels to put up on the border. But
yeah, well, we haven't heard from this in a while, right? We obviously still don't. We don't even hear much about the illegal immigration that's still flooding over the southern border, or quote unquote border, because it's really not a border. But we haven't heard much about it because there was stories before about Texas governors using private funds, like all these things were supposedly happening, but we haven't heard much. So I don't know what 1,700. I don't know why this is news. Like, I just don't know why. I mean,
it's pretty damn exciting, man.
I think it's great that the Texas is taking it in their own hands, right?
Yeah.
But
they're just using state funding instead of federal funding to build a wall. Still building the wall.
Right, right.
Who gave them permission to do that?
They don't need to if they're building on Texas soil.
Right.
Yeah, well, it's
and not federal soil.
But that's federally owned shit, isn't it? It's not Texas owned shit.
Oh, the wall, the surplus border walls?
Yeah.
Maybe Texas bought them.
But
they stole them. What are they going to do? Steal them back?
If they're using them for the border wall, good for them. And that's what my assumption was.
Right, but well, even if they don't, like, even if it's coming from the state of Texas, let's just play the California game. You know what I mean? Waste all your money and then go cry to the federal government that you're going bankrupt and you need a bailout. I mean, that's what New York and California did. That's what they did. All this COVID stuff was. It wasn't COVID relief. It was bad spending bailouts for the East and West Coast. That's what it was. So they got all this money just to call it COVID bailouts and done.
Okay. What's that got to do with the border wall thing, man?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Spend all your state money on the border wall and then just say, hey, COVID.
I want one panel.
You want one?
I want
souvenirs in your backyard?
Yeah.
Probably against your HOA.
Fucking HOA.
Be like, damn, all these neighbors are coming in. These uninvited neighbors keep coming in my house.
I get a free section border wall. Fuck you guys.
That wall will probably be big. Well, I don't know how big they are, but I'm sure a panel is probably bigger than your yard.
I'm sure it's bigger than my whole condo complex.
I don't know. I don't know how big they can make them. Well, taller maybe, but I don't know how wide they're. I don't know the specs on those, but it's not like they put them in the back of a pickup truck.
No, I don't care. I just want one. That's all.
All right, man.
Maybe you want what's on the next headline too.
Yeah, because maybe we need
Clip
another
master.
wall. We need a wall for this corruption. Black Lives Matter accounting gimmicks further delay disclosure of its 60 million bankroll.
They got all these donations and they can't prove what they did with their money. They pocketed it. They bought houses for themselves.
We all knew it was happening to begin with.
Well, some of us knew, right?
Well, yeah, us fucking educated folks that have a clue.
And then you can't help but laugh at the idiots who actually thought they were trying to do something or make themselves feel better. Oh, we'll donate to Black Lives Matter because then it'll take care of all the poor black people who can't get what? It took care of what, 3 or 4 people that got $1 million homes.
The ones the money went to, those 3 or 4 people. Yeah.
Biden supporters. That's all they are.
Like, are you kidding me? Like, are you serious? Like, and these people, like to me, this is something right here. Like, why are people not outraged? I guess maybe it was a small amount. Maybe some people $20. Nobody's gonna care they lost $20, but $60 million.
It looks like the Black Lives Matter accounting is kind of like the government accounting. They just can't keep track of money somehow.
Right?
Weren't we just talking about COVID in California losing $32 billion?
Yeah.
So fuck it, whatever. Maybe it's in that fund.
It just blows my mind. I mean, it's not like I said. I've always said this before. It just blows my mind the general population, and they're still allowing it. They're still allowing the woke Black Lives Matter stuff. Like that would be something like a bad ex-girlfriend. Like she stole all your money, and your dumbass is still promoting her. like what is wrong with you?
Eventually, she'll find my money. Eventually, she'll find my money.
Right. She took all your money, and then you're still like, oh, yeah, here's a key to the apartment. What?
Just don't take anything else, please.
Exactly. Like, are these people really that stupid? It just...
They're $60 million stupid, obviously.
Yeah, I mean, right? Crazy. Wow. I guess I can't be mad at those scam artists. I mean, you can't be mad at them, right? They took the whole dang country, and probably even abroad. People probably abroad were donating.
Which broad they take?
My ex, right? With the
just
key
a
in my
broad.
apartment.
Just a broad, yeah.
Yeah.
Is there a broader headline coming next?
Yeah. Well, we're just smoking right through these. Report Democrats warned to deny supporting Amnesty ahead of midterms.
When you got to be warned to deny, that means you don't really deny it. You're just trying to get votes. And everything happens during the election time. All the masks are going away. All the policies for COVID are going away. Oh, it must be election time. So you might as well stop supporting Amnesty. Amnesty for what? AR-15, the amnesty for illegals, the amnesty for murderers, amnesty in general. Yes is the answer, I guess.
Well, that's a good question because I wonder that myself.
I want to know, well, for one, I mean, I'm assuming this is for illegals, right? So is this coming from Republicans telling Democrats not to support it? Like, if you're telling them not to support it, then why wouldn't they just do the opposite? And if it's an election,
what?
Isn't all their voters involved in this?
That's a good thing, dude. The Republicans should be telling all the Democrats, don't do this. And then they'll do it. And then it's going to be a bigger landslide than we predict it's going to be.
No.
Well, the Republicans don't want us to do this.
I would hope, but maybe they'll fortify this election too. I don't know.
Well, if the other guy who used to be on the show, who lives in Texas, they got that Beto guy running down there. He's flip-flopping on his AR-15 stuff right now. So he's doing the same thing. He's running and trying to change what he's saying. I don't know.
Beto still exists like that.
He's running for something down in Texas.
Well, I guess if Kamala Harris, the first presidential candidate, should drop out, can become vice president. I mean, we'll look at Beto. Shoot for the stars, man.
He's doing the same thing. He's flip-flopping on his stance at AR-15 so he can get More votes in Texas. Get out of here.
Yeah. Well, like I said, when do these people get tired of being lied to?
Why don't you get on the show, man?
Oh, we interrupted?
Why don't you come get on the show? You have internet where you're at?
I can't. My phone's real loud. My car is real loud.
Don't worry, we can hear you.
Log in and get on the show.
You're kind of on the show right now.
Oh, the show? No, I'm halfway between Beaver and Corpus.
Oh, all right. What's the deal with your dude trying to do some shit with AKs or some shit?
Can you mute this guy while we're on a show?
Yeah.
Can you just mute him? Because we're trying to have a show here, and he just wants to have his own.
That was the dude from Texas, fuckhead.
Yeah, the other guy from Texas, yeah.
I was going to ask him about that gun shit.
Which dude from Texas?
It's his
The
buddy.
one you were talking about, you wish was on.
No, he's talking about Mike.
I'm talking about Mike, you knucklehead.
Mike? Does he ever come on the show?
I forgot who Mike was. What is going on?
We done forgot who the other co-host was.
Mike who?
Exactly. He ain't been on him so long, no one knows him.
Oh, my goodness.
That's
Maybe he's
why when
part
you
of the
sent an
Amnesty
email
thing.
about the fucking show, it says you and Mike on there.
Maybe he's part of
Are
the
you kidding
Amnesty
me?
thing.
It does say Jim and Mike
It
Where?
says Jim and Mike.
Where?
on your
You
signature
sent an
block
email.
on your email.
Oh, does it? Oh.
Yeah.
Well, he's still with us.
Mike
He
who-
is.
He is?
He's
Yeah,
he's
at heart, yeah.
He's putting those panels up.
Yeah. That's why he's been gone so long.
Yeah, that's hard work, man. Give the man a break.
Right on.
Anyways. Anyways, we've already covered this whole amnesty thing, so I'm gonna give you guys some amnesty. This is our last one. Since you guys obviously are ready to move along. Former U.S. Navy nuclear engineer pleads guilty to attempted espionage using a peanut butter sandwich and a pack of gum.
That's how he pled guilty. He put I plead guilty in peanut butter and a pack of gum and gave it to the court, or what?
I think the attempted espionage was using a peanut butter sandwich and a pack of gum.
Oh.
Did he get amnesty for it?
Not yet. That
Did
wouldn't
he-
be amnesty, would it be?
Did he put a
No.
peanut butter sandwich in a pack of gum, or
I didn't read it, but this is apparently legit. He pled guilty to it. So, and obviously he's much smarter than me. He's a nuclear engineer.
oh, he's not
So-
much smarter than you? That's just going to jail for
Well,
espionage. He ain't
right,
that
maybe-
smart.
Maybe if he added jelly, he probably could have got away with it.
He might be book smart, but he ain't common sense smart, obviously.
Really?
I don't know.
That's the first time I saw his eyes.
Whose eyes?
Yes, he went like this and look at his dog or something.
Fucking dog's licking herself like an ass.
Well, if you could, you would too.
I wouldn't be making that noise though. Maybe I would.
Okay. Good point. And your dog would be lifting their shades and be like, dude. All right. Does anybody else have anything to say about peanut butter sandwiches and gum?
Well, that sounds good. Let's think I'll have one.
Well, I guess that's all we have the time for today. Thank you guys for showing up. And thank you guys out there for watching. We hope you tune in. If you're a veteran, get involved and go to the website, pullthepinalready.com. And
Show that website. Show that
I
website,
know
Jim.
Nate was going to just tell me to pull it down.
There we go. Let's see
All
that.
Nate's here. So until then, Godspeed.
And pull the pin ready. Boom.
Thanks for joining us here at Pull the Pin Already. We hope you had as much fun as we did. If you like what we do, go ahead and hit that like button and share this video with a friend. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell button so you don't miss out on any of our future episodes. But most importantly, leave a comment below. Let us know if you agree or disagree with our opinion. Hope to see you here next time on Pull the Pin Already.